North Carolina had that tough game against Florida State where nothing went right, and after that they lost Strickland. They bounced back pretty good though against North Carolina State.
Well, they played extremely well last night, obviously, and they had a tremendous second half against Virginia Tech. I think at one point 21 straight points for them in the second half. Explosive team. Obviously the loss of Strickland is big because just in terms of depth, but he also gave a very tenacious defensive presence and another veteran out there. But not only are they talented, but they are playing over the last 60 minutes of basketball extremely good team basketball, really moving the ball well. And obviously the transition is something that you have to really be aware of at every single possession.
How has the loss of Strickland affected how they play their guards now?
Well, yeah, obviously they don't have a backup point guard that they've used in the past. And so it puts a little more pressure on Marshall. But again, he's a guy that's logged a lot of minutes and has been through a lot of big games, so he's handled it well, obviously.
In terms of NBA level talent, is there a team that you've faced in your history that has more than this team?
Yeah. But anytime you play North Carolina, that's the situation. When we played them a couple years ago, maybe not NBA talent, but I think they had 7 McDonald's All-Americans on that team. That's what this league is. You go around and there's NBA players on every team, and so the one thing that I don't think Coach Williams gets enough credit for is some player development as well. Zeller and Henson have improved dramatically during their time there, and now they're both bona fide guys that are going to make a lot of money one day playing.
Daniel's going up against some pretty good centers this season. How does Zeller compare with?
Well, it's interesting that in the ACC it's always kind of been known, even though they've had some great big guys, always been kind of known as a guard league, producing a lot of great guards. This year there's a plethora of big guys that are tremendous players, and so Daniel and Cam and Julian, kind of a baptism under fire as a freshman. The thing with Zeller is a guy plays hard every single play, and he's a very physical player. He's got that left shoulder jump hook down where he can shoot it from 2 feet all the way out to 14, 15 feet sometimes. It's an unblockable shot. What you have to do is make him work for every single basket.
And I guess Henson's one of those players, sort of a streaky type player. If he gets on a roll, you really have to watch out.
Well, I think, initially as a younger player, he was kind of a specialty guy. A guy who used his length to block some shots and score around the basket. But as I said earlier, he's dramatically improved as an all-around player. Can knock down a 15-foot jump shot now, is active on the glass, and is not afraid physically to mix it up a little bit, which I think was maybe a knock on him when he was a younger player.